What is up, Storm Chasers? Y'all let me know that y'all can hear me and see me before we get into everything. I wanted to officially address this so then I could put this behind me and we could keep it moving forward. All right. All right. As you guys come in, let me know that you can hear me and see me. I might even take some calls too. Let's see. All right, Tasha Jones said they jealous of Storm's fame. Oh yeah, in my reach. Michelle Brown, hey. Mondo, Volvo 2 Love, hey Mia G. I love the name too, Mia. Miss you too. I miss y'all. So far, sound is good. The way I just okay, cool. So let's go and get into it since y'all over here. So as y'all know, at the top of the month, we a little over halfway through June now. That first week, I actually, I had the stomach flu, and that came out of nowhere. So that took a brother off work. But then, I took about a week off, and then I came in and, got ready to get back to it and get back to uploading and, back to roasting and gagging and dragging and doing what we do, giving you comedic journalism because I am a comedic journalist. Oh my God, I need to coin that term. Wait, let me write that down. Hold up for a nigga steal it. Let me write that down for a nigga steal it. I am a comedic journalist. Oh my God. Anyway, with that being said, I had got ready to come back and talk to y'all, and then that YouTube channel said, no, you've been flagged for hate speech and cyberbullying. And I said, cyberbullying? I said, all the stuff people have said about me, all the hits, drags, lies, kicks, scratches, bites that I done took. You know how many people need to lose their channel talking about hate speech and cyberbullying? But it really ain't that. It really was not that. Now, it wasn't Jason Lee. He don't flag your shit like that. Believe it or not, he understands he understands his business. He may get mad at some shit, don't get me wrong, but he ain't gonna flag your shit. At least not mine. Even when I read that Negro's book, he said, hey, I'm just letting you know you can't do that, on YouTube. Just I appreciate, but you can't do that. I said, okay, cool. Nah. It was Ernest and Sonia's attorneys. The attorneys are now going around targeting YouTubers trying to get their videos and channels down as much as they can. Ernest who? Okay, so if y'all remember, Shirley Strawberry from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, her husband got caught up with alleged RICO charges, PEDO charges, stuff on his computer, etc., etc. And y'all know I actually broke the story. Yep, Nasty Nesto and Silly Sonia. Yep. Y'all know I actually broke the story. And it was a whole thing. And it's been a whole thing, and everybody's been talking about it. But what had happened is that their attorneys are now going around flagging channels, flagging videos, and doing their best to get everything taken down off the internet. Okay. I don't know if they that one channel phone calls from prison, I don't know, or phone calls from jail, I don't know if they're flagging their stuff too. I don't know. But the best I can tell everybody is if you're reporting on that, just be careful. It was just like with the TD Jake situation. Remember how his people went around flagging everybody because they get you on the technicality. That's how they get you. You play a clip and boom, they got your ass. Meanwhile, that clip had been everywhere around Instagram, everywhere from everywhere. Nah, this ain't gonna be flagged too. No, because this ain't hate speech. This ain't hate speech. We just talking. So go, yeah. PCB Sunday is still posting those calls. Just did the text message. I think with PCFP, I think because they just post and go, they're not giving a commentary and they're not really digging. I don't think, from what I've seen. But these are yeah, grown woman vibes is gone. Absolutely. But these are the conversations that we need to start having online. So it ain't the end of the world. Like, I'm back. It slows down your motion a little bit, but you just like, okay, cool. It is what it is. But just going forward, I'm just not gonna talk about them. And I can avoid roasting and gagging them. You know what I'm saying? But this is my warning to people: be very careful. And I'm telling y'all, it's not necessarily your videos. To all the influencers, baby, is what you put in that community wall too. That can be flagged down too. Be very, 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 very careful. Folks is in their feelings. Folks is in their feelings. That's all I can say. Them Shirley's be on some mess. I don't even think it was Shirley. I think from what I heard, it's Ernest's attorneys. The Manosphere channels are still up. Keep in mind though, even with the Manosphere, they're on the FBI watch list. So a lot of them, I'm safe because overall, the system, the powers that be, the matrix or whatever, they cool with you getting on here disrespecting folks. Now, when you start getting into that, like, you're going against feminism, or you really, we won't go there. That's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother. Who's paying for his lawyer? Sure. Ooh, well, somebody paying for it. Can you appeal it for fair use? No, because it was a community post that they flagged. That's how they got it. And I can't just here's another thing too. And I've learned this even before. I still also have to be careful about even what I put in the members only. See what I'm saying? Like, Patreon is Patreon because that's a whole nother site, but anything you put in members only, like, it can still be flagged too. So keep that in mind. When I drop my course or whatever, I'm gonna be teaching YouTubers all about this shit because these are things that you need to know. But we still going, we still vibing, we're still gonna hit 500,000 subs this year. We on a road to 1 million on this channel, building the Celebrity Doctor channel, another road to 1 million. So we are not going anywhere. We're also on Rumble as well too. So we not going nowhere. Okay. Yep. I lost a channel over members only content that wasn't even that bad. That's what I'm saying. It's a very real thing. They would have to be a member. Baby, it's nothing for them to just pay the membership fee, create a fake profile, pay the membership fee, go look at the content and flag it, which ain't nothing in my members only about them, but you get the point. You get the point. So it ain't safe like that. And y'all know I'm working on other things as well. So they paying for members only to flag. Where you go, I go, storm, period. But I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to retire off of YouTube. Do you understand? At the end of the day, I'm still thankful to YouTube because it's literally changed my life. It has allowed me to take care of myself, take care of my mom, and really live the life that I want to live. I'm thankful to y'all. Like, I'm never going to get up here and trash the platform because when you do it right and you do it correctly, you can really make a nice living for yourself. But what people also have to understand is it's not your house. Yes, it's my channel, but I don't own YouTube. I don't own Google, obviously. So you have to play by the rules. It is what it is. And certain stuff is just not worth it. We learned that even with Tasha K. Just delete the video and just keep it moving. It's not, when I tell you it's not that serious, it's not that serious. Low key, they really could have just. Nah, let me not even put that out there. You the first gossip channel that has some actual degree of truth I've watched in a long time. Thank you, Sydney. I appreciate that. Storm thoughts on 18 to 26-year-olds being automatically drafted. I mean, that was already a thing, but now that it's you already had to sign up for it, but now that it's automatic, I think World War III is on the way. Okay, dang, if it's on TMZ, you can still report since you're reporting their info. I'm sorry, I'm learning if I'm asking too much. Yes and no, because it all depends on like what you do, what you say, what you write, what you type. It just depends. keep in mind that when it comes to the guy, and I'm gonna go over all this when I drop my YouTube course. Keep in mind that the YouTube guidelines are, it's not black or white, it's very gray. Like literally in our guidelines, it says like you can't harass people, you can't cyberbully people, and you can't use hate speech. Do you know how many channels would be gone if they actually enforced that? The stalking alone, mind you, never mind. Y'all know I got stalked for literally 2.5 years. Just leave it at that. TMZ flags videos too. True. Let's see. Taking notes so I can start my YouTube. Yeah, I mean, just start it. Just start uploading. I tell people the best thing to do, does reading someone down mean cyberbullying? It can. Yes. Because when you read the fine print, it says when you use words or images that are considered mean or disrespectful. Once again, that's most of these channels on YouTube. So I'm just saying. So it's just one of them things you play by and 50 Shades. Yeah, it's very gray. It's very gray. Which y'all know I hate because I'm a very black or white person. You know, I'm autistic like Amanda Seales. So you gotta break it down for me. You gotta break. Now I'm gonna still do the celebrity doctor. I just literally know now them. I just won't talk about them. It's not that big a deal, to be honest. I just won't talk about them. Okay, plenty other shit to talk about. But damn, what was I finna say? Yeah, celebrity doctor's not going nowhere. But what was I finna say? Oh yeah. But it wasn't even necessarily what I said. It's what I typed. So for everybody out there, watch your thumbnails, watch what you put in these titles, watch what you put in your community posts. Just watch. You're not autistic. Oh no, I am, just like Amanda Seales. I feel more comfortable saying it now that I can be self-diagnosed because I know I got issues. Yep, we have to be extremely edited speech words. Yeah, think about like even when I go live and which I put in a live chat, how you have to misspell certain things, or YouTube won't even show what you put up there. I miss you, and can your subscribers report positive things about you to YouTube? You deserve. I mean, you always can, of course. Let's see. They not that important. That's what I'm saying. They are not that important. They are not that important at all. See that's Nesto and son you get. They got exposed by their text messages. You just have to be more creative with your drags. Exactly. Which is not a problem for me. That's not a problem at all. There's no more true free speech. I mean, you get your own website, you do what you want. We'll be there. We'll have that 2025. So you to mess around and put himself on big dog status now. Yeah, big dog status. But even when you go back and you watch the videos on phone calls from prison, literally Sonya was playing my video going in to go see Ernest. And he's sitting there and he want to talk to her and do this and do that. And she playing me. Talk about some, I'm trying to hear, but the host keep talking. Yeah, because it's my show. It's my show. Oh my God. So any final comments? And then we're gonna come back. We need to talk about Kenya Moore. And we gotta talk about TGIF because everybody's asking me. And what I'm gonna do, because I haven't actually spoken to Armand, but I'll text him just to see if he has a statement. I don't think it's nothing. I don't think he can really discuss it right now. But yeah. Can you take over Fox? So no, don't do that. Don't do that. They got who they need. Glad to see you back, Boogie. Thank you, Faith. Have you seen a pop balloon? Yeah, we need to react to that too. Yeah. I just posted about that on my Instagram. Matter of fact, let me go to my Instagram because I literally just posted about that. Let's see. I wouldn't mind even having a guy on the show, but they be wanting to get paid and they be doing too much for me. Bishop Whitehead too. Yep, he just got 9 years. All right. Did y'all see that video on what's her name is Arlette Amuli or something like that? First off, what is that show called where they be over there popping the balloons? There's so many of these like dating shows now. I know you have 20 versus 1, but I think it's a dude that runs that. What's the one with the lady? Hold up.
Since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like.
Wait a minute, it's literally called Pop the Balloon. It's literally called Pop the Balloon. It's good. I'm gonna give it a chance. It's y'all know that's not my kind of entertainment. I find it to be shit. People can say I'm lowbrow, but I just find it to me. I can see how folks find it entertaining, but it seems like we're just dividing ourselves more. Oh, Pop the Balloon or Find Love, okay. But don't y'all see how this is causing gender wars? Like, you get these people off the street and you put pressure on them to, accept or pop or get roasted and get dressed. Like, this is ghetto. This is ghetto as hell. But this gets the views. And I'm not mad at Homegirl. If I was really on my J-Lo shit, I would start a damn dating show. But I just can't do. I can't. Because I'm gonna tell you to be single. It was one thing about Storm. Storm gonna tell you to be single. Storm gonna tell you to move out. Storm gonna tell you to break up. It's based out of Arizona. Oh, okay. I see it's more black folks in Arizona now too. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is definitely entertaining. All they're doing is highlighting what's really going on. People need to stop these shows. You're not gonna find nothing. Oh yeah, Arlette making that money. I ain't trying to put her business out there, but I know I assume Arlette is making 6 figures a month because this shit gets so many reposts and so many views. Let's go to the channel. Let's see. I can make an educated estimate. Arlette Amuli. I think that's my cousin middle name, Arlette. Wow. Hold up. Shut my mouth. Shut my mouth. Her videos get up. Her one 6 days ago got 1.2 million views. Are you serious? Homegirl making that guap. Kendra G make that money too. You see Kendra G, she left Chicago and went to LA. But Kendra G was already making money anyway. Damn. Ain't this some stuff? And I'm not trying to be no hater. I am not. So shout out to Arlette. You got it wrong with that shit. But it's just the stuff that people watch. You be like, wow. Wow. I promise you it ain't working hard. It's working smart. I watched them and the catch-ups. Yeah, I can't be mad at it. But one day this will be played out though too. It's only so many times you can do this, but get your money, sis. Damn. I didn't know. Like, cause like this is so not on my radar or like in my algorithm at all. Dang. I ain't gonna hold you though. I wouldn't even go on one of these shows because I'm not finna get myself roasted. Ooh, it is a play on Next. Wait a minute. Shout out to us that grew up on Next. You're right. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Oh man. Okay. Dang, that used to be the show back in the day. You know what? If I give it a chance, I might actually like it too. Go ahead. I ain't mad shit. You hit a lick. Okay, so let me finish playing this clip.
A lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So, I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even dealing with me.
Everybody not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You ain't my type. If I seen, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
You can't do that. A little bit. And since you want to come,
well, he went viral, of course, and he said all this clout chasing got me fired from work. Cry face. Man, I really love plumbing and I'm good at it, and they got that taken from me. Cry face, mad face, anger face. Y'all are sick. They called the company 500 times and they messing up business. Who called his job 500 times? Now, this is where I disagree. You don't have to like the man. What? 500 times? AK said if he's a true plumber, then he'll find a job in no time. Absolutely. I mean, he should be an independent contractor. And people was like, he'll be okay. He said he can pull 100K out the bank. Listen, do you know how fast you can blow through 100K when you're not working? He got to take his happy ass back to work, and that's okay. He gonna find another job if he's actually a plumber and that wasn't just made up, because I know people get on the internet and say they do anything. But I mean, he looks like a plumber. Let's go to his page. Let's just explore. We wasn't even gonna do this, but why not? Okay, so his name is Very_Handsome. Or Weapon X. That's what they call him, Weapon X. So okay. So Weapon X, he's a digital creator. You're not qualified official. Hashtag LL Gangsta Woo. I guess that's a rest in peace to somebody. Okay. Oh, now he dropping you not qualified t-shirt. Now he dropping you not qualified t-shirts. April Dawn said he was locked up before. He looked like he been locked up. I hate to judge somebody. No, I really don't. I do it for a living. But like, he looked like he been locked up. And that's no shade. That's no shade. Let's see. He said pre-orders ready now and stopping on Friday. Who going to catch the first wave of fire? 10 licensed plumber get a shirt. Hashtag free. Tag me when you get your shirt. $30 Cashapp. $ very handsome. Hashtag comment order so I can get your shirt size and shipping information. 7-day turnaround. Thank you for all the love and support. Heart. I low-key want to buy the shirt too, though. I low-key want to buy the shirt. I low-key want to buy the shirt. He got another shirt that says, you did me a favor. Okay, wait, this is funny. This is funny. I'm sorry. He need to definitely get on Spotify because oh, Lord. You did me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he got that brickyard build. He does. Listen, I want that build. Now I'm gonna show y'all the kind of build I'm going for now. It ain't that. I follow these yeah, but they Muslim. They Nation of Islam. Y'all know that. I follow the Nation of Islam people. But I'm not a part of the nation, but I'm drawn to it. It's weird. I don't know why I'm drawn to that. Anyway. Let's see what he's talking about.
He did me a favor by tapping in. I just want to give y'all a quick update, man. I don't appreciate anybody thinking this is a hoax. You know, today is one of the worst days of my life. Seriously, being a plumber and getting my license was one of my biggest life accomplishments.
Big homie got a stretch. Big homie got a stretch. You gotta get and this ain't no shade to you. I'm really not being funny. You gotta get. I have to get it done too. I need it done right now. You see how like I done lost my neck? I had to get my. You know, you got to get your head pulled out. I don't know no other way to put it. But you got to see that massage therapist, pimp, and you hit them weights, but you definitely gotta hit the yoga and the Pilates. Yeah, you definitely got to hit the yoga. Like because he can't move. His build looks uncomfortable. No, he's tight. Pause. No diddy. His muscles is tight, and his back muscles are tight. Everything's tight. So he needs to get a little loose and limber. He needs to be stretched out. What you mean? I'm just saying. I said pause. Sandiva said, I think he looks good. No, I mean, no diddy. No, he in shape. Like he just, you can tell, like he's even standing weird. He his hips are probably not aligned, so you probably need like he probably flat-footed like me too. So my hips naturally like this. So if I don't go see that lady, I walk like that because I got a short leg. So you just, no, y'all stop that. He don't have no long neck, but he got a neck. He do a bunch of these. That's why he's standing weird. He needs an adjustment, yes, and he needs a yoga. About 2, 3, 6 months, he gonna look normal and he gonna be able to stand straight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he tight. Yeah.
Especially with the lifestyle that I used to indulge in. You know, with that being stripped.
You look like you used to whoop niggas' ass. Also, how do y'all sit through tattoos on y'all's stomach? How do they sit through that? Not Temu Tori. Now, how do they? I wasn't even able to get through the ribs. I mean, I got one on my ribs, but how do they? I can't tell what he got so much on the stomach. I can't tell what it is. How do they? It's not bad. I have one. Are you sure? You got. My son got a stomach attack. I don't know how they sit through that. I got a little one on my neck, and now, side note, we just talking now. Side note, the one on my neck was not that bad. Oh, yeah, pierced also. Okay, I got you, Willis. I got you. Loki, the one on my neck was not that bad. It actually felt good. Like I'm not doing nothing right here, so I don't know how the front of the neck feel. But this part was actually not bad at all. Like Bolo, because that's a good. Bolo has the same build. I don't think I can pull up no picture of Bolo because he don't wear clothes, but yes. See, Teresa know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let me play. But y'all said his ex exposed him too. Okay, we're gonna go look at that.
Away from me, I still have responsibilities to take care of, and I certainly can, and I am gonna take care of them. My birthday, June 23rd on Sunday, man. We're going up in the section near you, so stay tuned for that. The t-shirts is dropping. We're getting the sizes, pre-orders, everything ready. I'm still trying to do humanitarian work. For those that are asking me, telling me to start my own company, I wish I could. I don't feel comfortable with doing it where I'm at. I can't post my location, my exact location where I'm at because of these videos blowing up. Now I got people approaching me left and right in the gyms, in public, in Walmart.
This is what gets me about people. This is what gets me about people. Oh, y'all say he's a Cancer? I don't know what that means. He's scared. I wouldn't say scared. If he's been locked up, he's worse. He's paranoid. See, this is when people go too far. It's like how people, they don't do it now, but how like those men used to try to be like challenging the baby, knowing the baby done shot how many niggas and got away with it and got all that PTSD. This is a man with a lot of PTSD, obviously. Don't be running up on this man in public. He has PTSD, yeah, and he's probably trying not to go back to jail. Yeah, she said he was paranoid. I believe it. And checked her phone. Was he abusive? Oh, well, see. see. Well, that's that's a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother issue. He probably still on probation, that part. So even if you do touch him, he probably just gotta take that. No Diddy.
I just don't feel comfortable with that. And I used to indulge, like I told you, on criminality. So I just don't want my location out there. So I don't think that's the best thing for me to do. I'm not worried about nobody trying to hurt me. If you think you're going to do something to me, I promise you got something coming.
Y'all heard that man said. Yeah, y'all leave that man alone. When you get a tattoo, it hurts when you have a gun on your muscles, not the fatty part of your body. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I can sit through the stomach. I don't think I can.
And moving forward, I don't know where I'm going to take this. You know, people are asking me to be a personal trainer. People are asking me to do content creating. I don't know, honestly, with all of this foolishness going on, this cloud chasing, you know, this has really affected me in a profound way.
So that means the OnlyFans is dropping in a couple weeks. Oh my God. Oh, that is funny.
I have to close my lease. I'm gonna be moving out of state. You know, that's like $3,800. My birthday, I spent $2,000 on my fit. That's not even including the section, the bottles, these t-shirt prints. I'm still doing humanitarian work. I'm about to go advocate with some at-risk youth right now, and I'm about to go meet up with a security team that we're trying to put together to assure my safety, because I have been getting threats, and it's been
God, leave this man alone. Leave this man alone. All right, so let's see. All right, typical Jim post. He said, tag a game show or TV show you think I would do well on, or you not qualified. Is he an actor too, or is he just buff? Damn, they roasted him in these comments. Ashley Green, damn. Ashley Green said this dude is unfortunate looking. He got the face only a mother could love. Damn. Damn. Well, boasting about how much you make will have God humbling you. That's why I don't even go there when it comes to that. Hold up. People telling T now. Aaron used to date my cousin, and one day my other cousin's baby daddy, is his name Aaron? Okay. And one day my other cousin's baby, hold up, let me read it correctly. Let's start over. Aaron used to date my cousin, and one day my other cousin baby daddy beat her up in front of the kids, and Aaron kicked his pretty ass bad. I think his ass pretty bad. He was a plumber with a cowboy hat, and I just knew she was safe when she was with him. Now he on TV, she with a new bum. Okay, lady, so he's a protector. Protect, provide, and profess. So, ladies, are you going to be feminine, fit, and friendly for this man? Or are you going to submit to his leadership? Listen, if a plumber in a cowboy hat try to fight you, just run. You not finna, a plumber in a cowboy hat, you not finna win that. That's it. You got it. You got it. All them tattoos are gross. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm tatted though too, so I get it. He a discount UFC fighter. I don't want it. You're not gonna submit. You're not gonna submit to his leadership. Or you going to cook and clean? They said stay in school. Mine is a terrible thing. They said, do he brush his teeth? He do need a good teeth whitening. He do. Yeah. Yeah. I actually really don't see plaque. They're stained. Now maybe that is plaque at the bottom. Anyway, yeah, he definitely everything else. You in that gym, gotta be in that dental office. Let's see what he talking about. Oh, nah, he playing music. Nope. Workout video.
Not like us. They not.
That music. Okay, so y'all get the point. I mean, he don't have many posts up. I feel like he's probably deleted a lot of posts. It's probably music. All right, so it is what it is. Okay, so Love Jones sent me some videos to review. No. He didn't flag me. We went to another topic. I gotta redo the title of this video. You know, when we get to talking, Where's his plumber's outfit? I don't know, cause I mean, but I don't know. I mean, is this the plumber outfit? It's like the start to a Brazzers porno. Is this the plumber's outfit right here? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what else. He's smiling. He's cheesing though. Ladies, what y'all think about the suit with no shirt? I know that's the trend now. I've been seeing it on the red carpet, like even with the women. They wear the suits with no shirt. Ladies, what do y'all think about that? You do gotta have the body for that, but I just feel like I'm gonna get deodorant stains on my on the suit jacket. You know what I mean? Or is it just me? In a way, I be sweating. Did he buy the abs? No, I think he worked for that. That's those are prison abs. Eve used to wear her suit jackets that way. He like he stank. That's his church outfit. Now you know he didn't go to church like that. Looks cheap. Looks like he ran out of money. Buy the shirt. Okay. Certain people can pull it off. Tony Braxton did it. True. It reads male 304. Well, y'all know. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh yeah, you might be too cakey on the deodorant. No, like I have to use listen. And they always tell me, oh, Storm, it's what you eat. It's what you eat. It don't matter. Like, I have to bathe. I don't know. Like, I smell like a man. I don't know. Like, it ain't no way I can prevent it. Except my 2-3 showers a day. I'm just being honest. Let me plug this back up. There we go. It gives Chippendale dancers, as you should. They have armpit protectors. Oh, got it. Men are naturally smellier. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a pro ex-worker, Storm. He is one. He's a professional. You lying. Thank you so much. I already took 2 today. It's the best. That's what I'm saying. Especially if you live down south or anywhere where it's humid. I don't know how people just walk around without showers. Then God forbid, you do number 2. Like y'all really just be doing number 2 and then going about your big, if you at home. Did you see the Travis Kelce thread where someone said black people smell aggressively? Like, so we smell clean. Now, other cultures, they don't bathe as much as we do. Now that's a fact. And that's no shade. That's not me being disrespectful. I'm really not. Just black people, bathing, especially old school, it tends to be a high priority. Now these new school black folks, you know, a lot of them, they wait right up, they leave out their house, and they don't give a damn. But you know, these new kids, they ain't got grandmamas, they ain't got real mamas. You know, those of us that had mamas and our grandmamas, like, you didn't leave the house unless you was bathed and moisturized. I mean, powdered, moisturized, and Vaseline head to toe. Sometimes the Vaseline in your hair too. So, just saying. People need to scrub and not just stand under the water and say you good. Nah, I mean, y'all know I grew up around white folks anyway, but like, especially when I went to college, yeah, I really learned everybody's bathing habits are different. Some people just let the water hit their body, they dry and they good. A lot for some cultures of people in the summertime, they don't really see a need to take showers, they just jump in the pool because the pool has chlorine. So it's called a summer bath. Summer bath, yeah. So my brother used to shower 3 times a day, even in the wintertime. Ain't nothing, baby, ain't nothing like a good shower. And then you get out, and then you moisturize your body, you wash your face. Oh, I mean, scalp clean, body clean, teeth brush, just. And then you sit on your bed or your couch, and you be like, damn, I be feeling X-rated. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm clean, it's like I need to get dirty. Some people do, yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Which one is better, morning or night shower? I don't know, because I do both. I think you definitely got to do the one at night because you've been out all day. So you definitely got to do the one at night. Okay. So anyway, let me go to TikTok. Let's see. Let me go to TikTok. Let's see what we got. Okay. All right, that's something else. Did she send it here? Oh shit. Hold up, let me see. Pretty girl glaze. Okay. Let's go here. Pretty girl glaze. All right, so the buff dude, this is supposedly we were really dragged. They said only poor black folks use washcloths. We scrub our feet. It's a big fact. I saw that video where they was trying to say, yeah, using washcloths, that's a poor person thing. They're dirtier. That's why they have to use washcloths. And it was believed, and still is really believed, that when you have darker skin, that you're not pure like a person with fair skin. So yeah, you need to scrub more because you need to scrub that black off of you. Like it's just crazy. It is crazy. It's insane. All right, so let's got it. Okay, so let's. All right, I'm trying to get to the top of the screen, but it won't let me. I don't know why it's doing this. Let me see some. Where is the? Oh, there it is.
All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part 1 of Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So his name is Aaron. Aaron is my ex. We dated for a few months and it didn't last very long. And let me tell you why. He is like insane. It's like he has that little person talking to him in the corner of his shoulder at all times. Like he's making up constant stories in his head about like that I'm cheating on him, that he's got to watch his back, that I have guys in my apartment at all times, and that I'm cheating while I'm at work, when I work in a clinic full of women, by the way. So let's take it back to the beginning. So again, we met. I lived in Arizona. He lived in New Mexico. And he said, oh, I have a friend that lives in Arizona. I was actually just there. I was like,
he looked like a black person from Arizona or that live in Arizona. Y'all know I lived in Arizona for years. Black folks, let me tell you something. Black folks, even if you meet a black person that live in New Mexico, something's off. Because it ain't that many black people in New Mexico. When you go, usually, when you go out to New Mexico, Arizona, even Colorado, Wyoming, you running from something. Yeah, he lived in New Mexico. That tells us everything. Your ass was locked up, or you got in trouble wherever you from, and you went to the opposite side of the fucking country where wasn't nobody gonna find your ass. So if he ain't originally from New Mexico, which would still mean he crazy, that motherfucker ran from something. Shit, if y'all remember Sky from Black Ink, when she got locked up, she was locked up in Arizona. Oh no, black people in Arizona are crazy as hell. Let me tell you something. Black people in Arizona smoke meth. Black people in Arizona still do crack. But I'm gonna just back up even more. They do meth. I had never met a black person that smoked meth until I moved to Arizona. In Missouri, in Illinois, the meth heads were white. And their names were Jim Bob and Luann. And they bought their meth behind the Come and Go or the 7-Eleven. When people see me, they say I look like a black person from Louisiana. Yeah, because black people from Louisiana tend to look, at least from the media, they tend to look one or two ways. Like you, ambiguous like a Creole, or they look like, what's old girl? Or like Super. Only thing Mims don't have is like green or blue eyes. But I've never really I've never really looked into his eyes. So I don't know. Maybe they're like hazel or something, but it's weird. Even black people from Virginia tend to be light with light eyes too. It's your ass is racially ambiguous anyway. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's Creole. He just don't, his eyes just aren't like blue or green. He's not like Giselle. But shit, close enough. Kind of like Robin parents, low key. You said Mims is fine. He a tenderoni. How I mean, his DM. Yeah, Mims has that pointy nose, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you look and you can tell. Oh my God, this is so fucked up. Shout out to Mims. You can look at certain black people and their families, and you can tell, like, okay, somebody mixed, and then somebody was intentionally only mixing with other mixed people or only other light people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Just look at Giselle family tree. Look at Robin Dixon's family tree. That's what happens when like mixed people continue to mix with mixed people, continue to only mix with mixed people. Shout out to Mims though. Shout out to Mims. I feel like I look like I'm from Illinois because I look like the niggas from Illinois. But maybe if you saw me, you would think I was from the South. Maybe you would think I was from, I don't know, Mississippi, Alabama. I don't know. Anyway.
I was like, oh, dang, well, whenever you're down here again, let's grab dinner or whatever. He's like, all right. He ended up coming, and his plan was to end up moving to Arizona anyway with his friend, right? He ended up at my house so much anyway that I was just kind of like, I mean, you kind of already live here. His clothes was there, everything. So I was like, fuck it, just, that was my mistake. So my mom ends up making dinners for us all the time. We're Mexican. We make huge dinners. And the first time he went, he met the family and everything was cool. But when we left, my mom called me and she said, are you okay? And I said, what do you mean, am I okay? She said, well, I see something in his eye, like he wants to hurt you or like he wants to control you. I don't know how to tell you because I don't want you to think that I'm crazy.
You better listen to mama. Mims look Guyanese. You know what? That's a good point. Mims does look Guyanese. Anyway, we're not gonna shout out to Mims. M. Shantae said, Storm, we got dudes that resemble you in Detroit. You know the crazy thing? I have family in Detroit. So I have family in Flint, which is right next to Detroit. Yeah, he does look like he's from Guyana, definitely. But yeah, but I have family. I think it's my dad's dad that he never met that's like from Detroit. I have a lineage in Detroit itself as well. I have a lot of family in Detroit, Flint, and Chicago, which is why I can't live there. That's literally why I cannot live there. I have so many family members there. Oh, I would fit right in Detroit. I sure would. I would fit right in. Low key, I heard y'all done built that city back up. I need to visit Detroit. I heard downtown Detroit is actually fun. But anyway. So you on to something. You might have seen my cousin, Shantae. You might have literally seen my cousins. Because my dad's dad he was married and he had 10 kids with his wife. And then he had 2 kids with my grandmama. So that's at least 12 kids that my grandfather had. Just between 2 women. Oh my God, it's crazy. Them men was spreading shit everywhere.
But I'm just telling you to be careful and really think about if this is the guy that you really want to be with. And I was like, well, I mean, it kind of is already in motion, it's already happening.
I got family there too.
So then my mom invites us over for dinner again. I think it was the next day, and we play loteria. And I guess he was just like, no, I don't want to go. Like he started little by little, kind of not wanting to be around my family. And I don't know if he noticed that my family didn't really like approve of him or whatever. I'm not too sure. But anyways, that was a red flag number 1. It's kind of like he was already trying to distance me from my own family, like the only protection.
Which is a cycle of abuse, which is to isolate you from your family and from your protection.
I have had is from my family, and he was trying to move me away. So when I first started talking to him, I was talking to other people, as in I had a lot of guy friends. And I don't hang out with too many girls because sometimes it can get overwhelming and a lot of drama can start. So they would still text my phone. And of course, I talked to somebody else before I met him too. It kind of just ended up going in the direction with Aaron. And so they would text my phone and he would check my phone every few hours. Every time a vibration would go off, every time I'd get a notification, he's looking at me like he wants to like literally do something to me. I don't know what was going on. It's just that look in his eyes, and you guys know because you have seen that look in the Pop the Balloon game, like this video that went viral. So he starts checking my phone every few hours. He starts to track my location. I gave him my location on my phone because I was like, I have nothing to hide, right? And I'm always either at work with him.
Okay, let's stop right there. How do y'all feel about that? Like giving your man your location. That's why these men like him, because he's aggressive. I mean, the women say they like that shit too. The women say they like that shit. But I be telling people, niggas like this, damn, I'm trying not to curse. Ninjas like this, like it's cute until it's not. You be, oh, my man don't play about me till you learn, like, no, like he don't play at all. Did he also give his location? Now you already know you can't even question this fool. This look like somebody you ain't gonna get a word in edgewise. You are going to have to shut up and have open legs and an open throat. Probably open ass too, because he probably ain't gonna take no for an answer. And even when you tell him, I don't do that, I don't like that, he gonna stick the head in there anyway. And you're gonna feel that ring of fire around your sphincter. I'm assuming she is qualified. This guy's a joke. She is average at best, and he was dragging these women, right? She's definitely, and I'm not trying to attack her, but she's definitely like atypical Arizonian. Like back home in Arizona, baby, a nigga would give her about 10, 11. He put 10, 11 kids in her. This archetype right here, it's nothing to see her in Walmart and she has 10, anywhere from 6 to 15 children. And they'll stay married too. They'll stay married and stay with a man. Now I know they say online, you got kids, you done, and you throw it away, and you this and you that. It ain't what I see in public. It ain't what I've been around. 6 to 15, yes, ma'am. Maybe Hispanics spit them out. They spit them out like it's nothing. I'm gonna mess y'all head up with this. A lot of times, I don't know what it is about Hispanic women. A lot of times they don't even be in labor that long either. They feel that baby about to come, and they pop that baby out before noon, and they getting some taquitos and some arroz con pollo for lunch. They just literally like they are born and bred to reproduce. It is what it is. Okay, let's go.
All right, welcome back to part 2 of Watch Who You Date. We're talking about Aaron, the guy that went viral on Pop the Balloon game. So anyways, he starts to distance me from my family. He starts to track me. I give him my location because I had nothing to hide. Every time I would walk by the window, my location would show that I was outside. So he'd call me like, what are you doing outside? Who are you messing with at work? Why aren't you working? Like that controlling, right? Then he starts doing pop-ups at my job. And it got so bad because he would show up in his work truck while he's supposed to be at work at my job that my supervisor had to keep watching me. We had to basically everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And the girls would text me, hey, did you make it? Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number 2. And then one time I walked outside to the cafeteria and he calls me and he's like, how did I know you were outside? So that in my head was like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see if he put a tracker because he is capable of doing some shit like that. And I couldn't find anything. And then he pops up at my job like, don't break up with me. Don't do this. Like, I'll change. I thought I was going to catch you doing something. And I was like, how did you know I was outside, right? He said,
maybe he put an Apple car, what they call it, an Apple AirTag, baby. You got an AirTag up your ass and don't even know. And don't even know it. Now he's supposed to be somewhere fixing pipes and fishing out toilets and fixing septic tanks, and he still got enough time to monitor her at work. Ladies, don't ever let him say that he's too busy. This man is a plumber, a personal trainer, a great value bolo. And he still finds time to stalk and harass his tortilla queen, his Gordita goddess, feminine fit, feminine, fluffy, submissive, with a 9 to 5. Shout out to our Gordita goddess, who is queen at being a submissive provider. Shout out to all the submissive providers. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I wonder if they was together long enough for her to co-sign on that Hellcat, because you know he ain't got no credit. He said, baby, I got the money. You know, you just got the credit. You know what I mean? Ain't it always some? They'll never take none of that money they got, because they got all this money to just build the credit and get some trade lines and just fix their shit and figure it out. They put their hands in your back pocket. They get you right after he done made you squirt from the bed all the way to the ceiling fan. You done squirted so much you got squirt all in your eyes. Still trying to rub it out. He promised he pulled out, but you know he didn't. But you're too weak in the knees to get up and run to the Walgreens to go get a plan B in. You know you can't ask him for nothing, because God forbid you raise your voice and you get choked the fuck out. Oh, he said, "When I ain't good enough, I ain't good enough to have my baby. You had that nigga baby." He got you when you can hardly speak. All the squirt has left your bladder. You seeing stars and your vision ain't came back. You know, when you bust that good nut, your vision kind of leave you a little bit. I don't know about y'all, but it do for me. I go a little blind. I can't really see. My eyes start crossing a little bit. It's crazy. Start seeing red. Maybe that's my chakras rising or whatever the fuck. He said, "Baby, you gonna give me that Hellcat?" I am. You don't get daddy. You don't get daddy that Hellcat, yeah, puppy. Whatever you want, puppy. You don't give me the Hellcat with the leather seat, yeah, puppy. Oh my God, puppy. Whatever you want. I love you, puppy. I love you, puppy. I love you, puppy. I love you, puppy. Did he get the Hellcat out of her? That's what I need to know. Yeah, I know that's the best time to ask for some. You gonna be good? I am. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You gonna do what the fuck I told you to do? I am. I ain't gonna be my dirty bitch. Yeah. Oh my God. I love you so much. They gave the man your social security number, your baby's social security numbers, your EBT card. You done gave him the last little bit of your PPP loan money that you stole. I never realized how much and how far dick would take a man in life. I never knew. Nobody never told me. They told me to work hard, stay focused, stay in school, when really the key was to be a pookie and was to know how to hit them spots.
I put my extra phone tracking you in your car and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something, as in cheating on me or like messing around in your car. And I was like, I was done. After that, I was completely done. I said, get your stuff, get out of my house and come bring me my key. And he was like, no, I'm going to change, whatever. I went home. He was still there. He was like, let's try to work it out. I was like, you know, he already lives with me. He moved here, like whatever. And then it was going, I was going to do it so bad. And then he went to go get coffee for me or something from Starbucks. And he was like, something's wrong with your car. And I was like, what do you mean something's wrong with my car? He's like, yeah, it started to act weird. And I was like, okay, hold on right there. My car, I have a 2019 Dodge Challenger. It's been perfect.
Oh, I guess that. Wait a minute. Y'all better give me my props. How did I guess that? How did I get? Y'all better give me my props. I am good. I am fucking good. I have never seen this.
Oil, I don't understand. All of a sudden you're driving it and something's wrong with it. Go to part 3. All right, welcome back to part 2 of Watch Who You Date. Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm going to post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon Game and Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So, he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. I was like, no. At that point, I was like, already get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You put $20 a light one time. And maybe you spent like $30 on groceries because I was going to cook dinner one time. But my mama always told me, do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills because then he's going to feel like he has the right to either stay there or like, oh, I paid the rent. I live here too. But in our reality, everything that I had gotten was mine and I didn't allow him any part of that.
Didn't I also just call her a submissive provider? So he broke your car, broke your coochie, and broke your bed. You cooked and cleaned for him, and you did wash his clothes. You come on now, you ain't gonna tell us everything you did. He got a lot out of you. Ladies, you should always be cautious. No. This is anybody, period. This is male or female. Anybody that's too quick to just move in with you, you should be cautious. Baby, that means they homeless. And it's no shade because I've been homeless twice. Never again. But you get the point. When a motherfucker like, oh, I can just stay here. They're desperate. That's called being in a state of desperation and doing what you got to do for survival. Because people that are not in a state of desperation, you know what they do? They go the fuck home. They go home. They ain't trying to stay with you. They got their own place. They getting up, they going to work. Because guess what? They have rent to pay. Ain't no moving in. They slick with it though. They come visit and they just never leave. They literally visit and never leave. Yep. Bring over his Xbox and his TV. Yep. They bring that Xbox. They plan on being there for a while. Or they want to make sure when another man come over, who Xbox? And if you ain't got no kids, your ass don't play no game. Let me tell you something. Somebody come visit me. As Tasha K say, I fly in old women when she was 36. You come see me, you come here 2-3 days, and you're still not gonna come to where I actually live. You're gonna be, well, whether you know it or not, it's gonna be an Airbnb. You gonna say, damn, Stone, you ain't got no pictures on the wall or nothing. I know, because it ain't my place. We're gonna have a good time 2-3 days, and then you go, it's home. Nowadays, well, you know, she was 36, but I was in my late 20s at the time, so you know, she was trying to throw shade. Ooh, she's so much older than I don't care. So what? Shit, you in your 30s, shit, you can get it. The fuck? I don't want no young ass girl. I'm sorry. I'm not attracted to that. I like older women. And ain't nobody gonna check me for it. Anyway, don't let nobody stay in your shit. Don't let nobody send no mail to your house. Use your address. Y'all better be very, very careful. You better start being rude like me. Your ass can't stay here. Make it known. Put in a text message. You're going to come. We're going to fuck. And you're going to leave on Monday. You arrive on Friday. You leave Monday. On Spirit. You better put that shit in black and white. Because once a motherfucker get in your shit, they in your shit. And you have to do something that's called a legal eviction, bitch. And a legal eviction can be up to 6 motherfucking months. Do you know how awkward it is to have somebody in your home that don't belong there for 6 months? You better have your terms and conditions up front. Oh, I was going to stay with you about a month. Hell no, you not up in her. Don't have me talking how like I really talk. Not up in her. You ain't up in her. You can be older, but you can't be her. No visitors, period. Y'all remember how freaked out Lil Jones got when my Airbnb was 8 minutes from her house? And I didn't do that. I promise I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened to happen. But still. You got to be careful. People are desperate nowadays. People are struggling. This economy is okay. And better be smart.
So I was like, all right, get out, whatever. He leaves. He still tried to contact me. I was like, no, get out. I grabbed my car. I went to my mom's house because I didn't want him to try to come back and to try to convince me. And that's what brings to like my mind all the time. Like you guys tell people and abusive relationships all the time, like, you need to leave, thinking that it's easy for these women to leave. And it's not. Like, yeah, they've gotten hurt or whatever, but these women are completely head over heels in love with these men. So it's not easy to leave. So I did what I thought was best. So I went to my mom's house right after, and he's calling me like, dang, you're already at somebody else's house, you're already cheating on me. I was like, whatever. And on my way to my mom's, I start to feel that my car is starting to shake. I'm like, dang, like, what is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like, it was the spark plugs, the ignition coils. I fixed that. And then I went to another mechanic because it started to shake again. And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a 3rd mechanic, and he's like, I think they might have put sugar in your gas tank, but I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure. And I was,
damn. Now he put sugar in her gas tank. Sugar in your gas tank is wild. Damn, I ain't seen that since the projects. Sugar in your gas tank? I'm nah, Litchy Lich. Men do some of the bitchiest shit. I seen it in a project, but men do the bitchiest shit. Slash tires, bust out your windows. Especially if you don't have the protection of another man around. There ain't no threat of violence on them. If they do that to you, they will absolutely do some shit like that. Absolutely. My cousin got into it with another nigga, and that nigga threw a brick through my cousin's car. I mean, the niggas, yeah. Men are worse when they're trying to be petty and trying to sabotage you. Yep. Nope. Absolutely. Men do just as much as women. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say. Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So I couldn't find what was wrong with it. At this point, I had moved out already because I was so scared. My mom had let me borrow money because I needed to move out before my lease was up. So he didn't know where I lived. I moved apartments. So at this point, I went and got a new car. I went to the dealership and I got a new car. I changed my car. And when I asked him, hey, did you ever find out what was wrong with my Challenger? He said, yes, there was sugar in the gas tank.
Damn.
So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, you know, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. And I would do things like say everything he needed to hear, like, yeah, I cheated on you. Like, because I was so scared of him being crazy. Like, this guy has a record. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous on this app. I don't want to say anything else because I feel like I already opened up a big can of worms. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them, but I don't want to make this any more parts. Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm going to post about.
So that's what it is. Your mama peep game and she warned you. Mama knows best. Yeah, not a godly man. That don't fool me. Anybody say I'm godly. Okay, you still human. She did a part 4. He exposed our kids. What? Hold up.
Y'all keep asking me what mascara I use for of dating the pop.
Okay, all right. This is part 4. Let's see.
Balloon game buff guy. I'm just gonna answer some questions that you guys have been asking in my chat that I haven't had a chance to answer because I actually work a full-time job and I'm a mom. That goes with question number 1. Did you lose custody of your kids? No. Their dad and I share 50-50 custody. He likes to talk shit because I don't have full custody. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but their dad is an active father and I'm an active mother, so we share.
What's wrong with her having 50-50 custody? Don't y'all always say these kids need their fathers, which I agree, but don't y'all always say that anyway? She split the kids evenly with their pappy. What's the problem? I think I need to start giving more of these children to their father. Give the baby to the nigga, and you go live your life and have your hot girl summer and let him be stuck at home. Some of them gonna do right, and most of them gonna get them kids right back.
Or 50-50, like we should. Number 2, his sign is a Cancer. I know you guys have been asking. Number 3, I had nothing to do with him losing his job. Just because he scooped really low into a petty level and posted my kids on his TikTok and posted my phone number on his TikTok after I messaged him saying, do not involve my kids and take it down, he went and posted the video. My side of the story went viral, but I'm not the only one. I just had the platform to tell my story, but there is at least 6 other girls with the same exact story. So I had nothing to do with it. Number 4, just because you're going to scoop low, I'm not going to scoop lower. 4 of dating the pop the balloon game buff guy.
All right. So, assuming she's telling the truth, which what reason does she have to lie? Sound like he got everything that was coming to him. Why she ain't report him? I think because she's scared of him. And when you do a police report, I think she don't want him to know like what state she's in. So she probably just gonna let him rock. What's his TikTok? Let's see if we can find. I'm not gonna pull up her kids though. That's the only thing. I'm gonna skirt around that. But it's probably similar to his IG. Very handsome. This is his IG. Very handsome. But nah, if he exposing her kids and her number, I can't put that up. Because she can flag that down. Oh, he's in Houston. Oh, no, this is old. This is old. Or did he move to Houston? Nah, it says For You Fitness Model, Arizona. Nah, he's still in Phoenix. Okay. He might be planning to move to Houston, though. He looked like a Houstoner. He looked like somebody that would move to Houston. Listen, he said he's very handsome. He said he's very handsome, so hey, definitely moved. He's from Tulsa. He's from Oklahoma. Oh. You know what I heard? I heard that women from Texas don't date men from Texas. What's up with that? Because I'll be hearing a lot of women say that, like, New York women be like, I'm not dating a dude from New York. Like, what? Or men just bad people? Like, what's really going on? Because I don't hear the men say that, but I hear women say that all the time. I'm from LA. I'm not dating an LA guy. Like, what? Why? Does that 6-pack have Photoshop? Nah, I believe that's real. You got dudes with a busted face that be buff like that. I married a Texan. They have money because we all related. Oh, familiarity breeds contempt. Okay. I'm from Oakland. I would never date another person from Oakland. Wow. NYC women don't date NYC men. Why not? Like, I would think, you know, you guys are used to each other. You're from the same space. Why not? I think New Yorkers belong with New Yorkers. Why not? You go get coffee together and, you know, a bacon, egg, and cheese. You know, you run down the street with the wind blowing through your scalp like J-Lo. Why not? Nope, I'm Nigerian and we don't date Nigerian men. Yeah, NYC people are perfect, which I really think they are. DC people are great for DC people. Like, maybe that's my problem. I need to get out of Texas. Old and rich who spends all day playing golf. Running down the block. Ain't that what J-Lo said? She was running down the block. And they was like, ma'am, you were never running down the block. Be real. Now we know too much about how they really get down. Like, think about it. We know them our whole lives and how they really act. Hell no. You always coming from New York? No, I'm not. I love New York. What Ja Rule say? I'm from New York. Although, I'm going to say this. If Irv Gotti is any kind of replication or representation of the kind of niggas you run into in New York, then I understand. Because a nigga like that would make you stab him in his sleep. So that right there, if it's anything, now that's a New Yorker where I'm like, that motherfucker there would make, I see why women avoid him. Or why they only want money out of him. See, 50 Cent is different because 50 Cent is still a gentleman. Diddy a New Yorker, I forgot all about him. Say no more. Say no more. That means they do too much. That means they do too much. Okay. And and they're definitely overstimulated for sure. Benzino, oh God. I'm talking about Benzino. New York men do too damn much. Yeah, that's not gonna work because women women do too much. That's really the woman's role. So yeah, that's not going. Okay, fair enough. They said they just don't date in the same borough. I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't know nothing about that. They lie too much. They controlling. I never understood that. Because you can't control what a grown person do. Who really think they can control another grown person? You will drive yourself crazy trying to control another grown person. Mike Jackson said they always saying, son, come on, son. Man, I'll never forget who had called me DJ Self. This was back when the Wendy Williams stuff was going on. And, he told me how she used to show her shaved coochie to everybody and her naked body to everybody. Anyway, she wanted to fuck DJ Self so bad. But I remember he called, he said, hey, yo, Storm. Hey, yo. What up, yo? What up, son? And I'm just like, hi, DJ Self. No, not DJ Self. Booth. Not Self. Booth. My bad. So, DJ Self is Cardi B. Booth. Hey, yo, son. Hey, yo. I'm just like, first off, it was 11:30 in New York. I'm like, sir, it's late in New York. You're not tired? Like, this was not early. Because I was in Arizona. There was like 3 hours ahead. So I'm like, sir, it's late in New York. And one thing about me, I would give you no emotion and no reaction. I would literally just be like, yeah. I ain't shit. Oh, I'm so fake. I ain't shit. I promise I ain't shit. here it is right here. Hold on, we're gonna put that up in a minute. What was I saying? But yeah, he was just, hey yo, Storm, hey yo, what up, yo? And I'm just like, boof. You ain't recording me, yo. You ain't recording me. I'm like, nah, just tell me what's going on. Well, you ain't like, yeah, I can't really tell you, but you know, she showed me her pussy, man. Hey, yo. I was like, hey, yo. But he did say that Wendy's, like, that her kitty was pretty. So say what you want about Wendy. That kitty was pretty. Oh my God. It was hey yo. Funny. Oh my God. But we should celebrate our differences. You know what I mean? I have an appreciation for everybody. They say Gabor channel was taken down. Gabor. Well, I don't know who that is. But you know what's crazy? Like, I love the Northeast. Like, even if I was to come to New York for like 5 years, that shit would make a man out of me for sure. If I throw myself in New York City for 5 years, I would be a totally different nigga. Totally. But from what everybody was telling me, even the times I visited, even before me and Love Jones had met up or whatever, because this was like the year before that, a lot of people was like, hey man, like, you know, you have fun while you're here, but it ain't been the same since the pandemic. So that's what a lot of people was telling me. Like, since the parallelogram is what I call it, they like, you know, a lot of stuff is gone. Like, I remember, I forgot what part I was in, but they was like, that used to be this, that used to be that. Like, we lost all that in a pandemic. I'm like, damn. So it was a lot of shops that were like just, you know, closed. It's kind of sad to see. It's kind of sad to see. You got to stay in Brownsville. Stay in Brownsville. Listen. I mean, I wore Timberland boots growing up, and I used to walk. Listen, I'm from East St. Louis. We walked around with bricks in our backpacks and butcher knives. Not butcher knives, box cutters. That's what I walked around with. I didn't just have a blade, but I definitely kept a box cutter on me. She trying to set you up. No, I'm not. I know she's trying to be funny. I hope they realize I know people from there. They can just tell me where to go and where not to go. I'm too bougie. So Love Jones feels like I'm bougie because when we went, hey, shout out to Bria. I'm from East St. Louis too. Because when we went to view those apartments in Houston, and I was letting her know about like the trash service and the valet waste, and like, okay, you have to have it out at a certain time, and then you have to bring it in at a certain time. You have to make sure that the bag is tied correctly, that it doesn't leak, that it doesn't spill over. It's only one bag per trash can. Like, I was telling her about the neighborhood watch. I was telling her like what was a violation, what was not a violation. She was so embarrassed. She was like, not you being a neighborhood. Not you being neighborhood watch. I would definitely be neighborhood watch. Like, give me the hat and give me a little golf cart, and I would actually go through the parking garage for the people that's parked over the line. Old expired tags. They gotta go. You cannot wash your car. You can't have nothing leaking. You cannot have a flat tire. Like, baby, we can get into it. We could get into it. I remember that, man. What that leasing agent say? He said, "Can you move it? Like, can you live here?" And I told him, "Don't worry about it. Like, I would have it together. Like, shit. I would start. Matter of fact, I would be the president of the neighborhood watch." Mm-hmm. I could. Lil Jones wouldn't even talk to me no more. She would be so embarrassed. Her neighbors would be like, "Don't you know him?" She'd be like, "Nah, I don't know that man. I never seen him a day in my life." I live in the Dominican hood. They're a little soft, which works out in NYC. Dominicans, I don't know if Dominicans soft. They do. From what I see, Dominicans do tend to dress like, I guess you could say metrosexual or flamboyant, but it be tight clothes, like buttons be out and shit. Chain, bunch of gold chain. What am I thinking of Cubans? Ain't I thinking of Cubans that dress like that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Dominicans weren't wrong, but shit, I don't know why they say so. I don't know why they say that, but they might dress in loud colors, but I don't know about soft. Yeah, I know where Washington Park is at. Washington Park is rough, Bria. That's rough. Dominicans have the shirt. Let's see. Okay, so hold on. Let me show y'all this. Let me email this to myself. So into the You would fit in Manhattan. You think so? Let me see. All right, let me go to. Okay. So y'all thought I was lying, right? Y'all thought I was lying. Y'all ready? Said Upper West Side Manhattan. Okay. All right. I told y'all Sonya and Ernest had them attorneys flag people's shit. Sonya texted this was May 13th. May 13th. And you know what's crazy? The community post that they flagged on my channel was in May. So that means this heifer was literally watching my YouTube video, like watching my videos. This hoe was subscribed. She said, "I had a meeting today that went unexpectedly well. Can't say on here, but yay, I will pick up the report tomorrow. I will send Hannah an email to forward to your attorney for motion to stop and remove all YouTube videos, but today went well. Love you." Ernest said, "Did you get the report today?" Okay. Write your attorney and have them put in a motion for all social media to cease any and all activity regarding this case. Now, they do realize that if this is public record, they can't stop people from talking about it. Yeah. I hope they realize that. I hope they realize I can actually talk about it without even saying their names. We can just give them nicknames and talk about it that way. Or we can get real creative. But we're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave it alone. But they can't stop other people from talking about it. Child, let me tell you. I thought someone sent you this message talking about love you. Oh shit. Don't nobody love me but my mama. Did you include the fair use? No, because that wasn't what got me. I know what got me. And I won't make that mistake again. So as far as that community wall is concerned, we will share videos. We will, when I post ads for, business, we handle business. But me just bantering back and forth with y'all, I can't do it there. I can't. Okay. So let me go to Zillow. I'm just curious. All right, let's go. Brooklyn. I'm from New York. Okay. And okay, let's see. Ooh, this is a nice building. Look at this. So a studio for $2,200. Oh, it's not built yet. Okay, I guess they okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me. For a studio though, yeah. Let me change the filter, and let's see what you can get for, let's say 2 to 4 grand. Let's see. Okay. I mean, they got studios for $3,300. Like, this is crazy. 4,000 for a 1-bedroom. Like, how is this legal? Literally, how is this legal? Okay, let's look at this building. It's right off the water. Maybe that's the Hudson River. Ooh. Oh, this is what you're paying for. Oh, bowling? Okay. Oh, that's nice. They're trying to rebuild New York for the rich. I see. Okay, what else y'all tell me? Y'all said Connecticut, right? Let's see. Say Greenwich. Let's see. Connecticut. Storm, they made Sonya take hers down too. Yep. Lil John said, Keisha, the rats would be everywhere. It doesn't matter if you in the penthouse. Okay, let me ask this. Would they be in the building though? I guess eventually they would get in the building. If you're gonna pay them prices, come to Hawaii. Oh, I was already looking at Hawaii, baby. The only thing that pissed me off about Hawaii, that state tax rate is crazy. No, they'll just be outside. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I'm like, damn, if I'm like on the 10th, 15th floor, they ain't crawling up the buildings, are they? Because you know how like some of the buildings in New York, some of the town, the brownstones or whatever, like they have those, like you go in the brownstone, but then like towards the back, it has like its own little area, rec area. But then I would hate to be out there and motherfucking rats crawling around too. I can't even go to my porch. Like when we saw rats under that car. No, you saw that. I ran. You saw that. My spidey senses was tingling, and I started doing that and running the other way. Shit. Mm-mm. Okay, you said check. Okay, hold on. So let's do this, and then we're gonna check Jersey. Oh, yes, baby. I skedaddle. I don't play with no rat. I can't do nothing for you. Y'all ain't talking about some, oh, ain't you a man? Not that kind of man. It's a robber, come wake me up. It's a rat, you handle that yourself. I can't do nothing for you. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, is it okay? So it's just the Northeast period that's just expensive. I get it. Houses are older. I grew up in houses like that though. That's not unfamiliar. This is like a mobster live here or something. Oh, they redid that kitchen for sure. AC units. Okay. Okay. Damn, who just hit me on the Instagram? Oh, okay. All right, where am I checking next? Oh, my bad. I ain't even show y'all that. There we go. Oh, Jersey. What part of Jersey though? What did I look at before? I feel like I looked at Hoboken. You know damn well I moving to no Newark. I'm now moving to Newark. You say Edgewater? Ain't that where Charlemagne the God at? Let's see. Edgewater. Yeah, they all live there. Oh, okay. Downtown Newark. And you know, Love Jones gets a kick out of how I said, because I flew into Newark Airport and she just got a kick out of that. She got a total kick out of that. Bunch of people from Love and Hip Hop New York live in Edgewater. Oh, celebrities. I mean, I am a celebrity. Come on, Newark is really residential. I'm not saying it's not, but I feel like ain't that where like Whitney Houston is from? Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, these are nice. Oh. Oh. I know Lil Jones ass to be coming over all the time. I live right here. Ain't Whitney Houston from Nerd? Or am I tripping? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, they're from Nerd. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Nerd is an armpit. All right, hold up, y'all. I'm using the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. We back. I love you for your honesty. Oh, I'm just saying. I gotta use a bat. I gotta go. Okay, so that's cool. Let's look now. Hold on, I'm finna go. Let's look at Hawaii. Honolulu. How many subscribers I got in Honolulu or Hawaii? Did you wash your hands, Storm? Yes, I did. Damn. These places are small, I feel like. Like, it's tiny. USA is expensive like Canada, true. Check Maui. Are you looking for a house or apartment? I'm just bullshitting. Either or, but I'm really just bullshitting. Let's see. Okay, this is the kind of house you get for $3,600. Don't it look? I'm not trying to be funny. Don't it look old though? It's an island. I know. Because really, when you live on an island, you're not even. I feel like you're not in the house like that. You outside. But I feel like the buildings just look old. Or is that me being bougie again? Popcorn ceiling, yeah, it just looks old. With a new refrigerator. gonna hit you right back after I'm off air. All right. What else? Okay. Okay, what else we got? Okay, let's look at this apart. This is 28. Okay. Okay, come through, wood. But look at that scenery though. Look at that scenery. Like, could y'all see me in the tropics? DC. Nah, if I do DC, I'm gonna move. I ain't even gonna do DC. I'm gonna move to Virginia, and I'm gonna get just a big ass house in the suburbs for no reason. If I do that, DC got too many rats for me. I thought New York was bad. No, deep, bro. I was downtown DC. It was rats everywhere. Everywhere. Damn, but old on the inside. Okay. Ain't Nah, I'm not fucking with that bathroom. Nah. Is it like it? Oh, y'all like me, or I like to have a newly renovated bathroom? Is it just me? I love a newly renovated bathroom. I do. I can't help myself. Okay. So that's that. Hold up though, y'all. What about this? Wait. Oh no, I would have to go to let me do Airbnb. Now I had heard that it was black folks going down to Mexico City. I heard it was a lot of black folks in Mexico City. What's the T on Mexico City? Let me see. Like, these prices are not bad at all. Like, look at this. I heard they almost, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on? What's going on in Mexico City? Share this tab. There we go. Ooh, okay. Okay. This look all romantical. Can do some things in the mirror. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me go back here. Interesting. Wait, let me hit this. Let's see what we got. High crime rate. Well, of course. You already know the mirror thing. What about the cartel? Shit, what about the gangs here? How do you get a U-Haul across the border? Oh no, baby, I wouldn't be going with nothing. It would all get so. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Yeah, it would all get sold. Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach. Let's look at Fort Lauderdale. Oh, I just hate it. No, let me not say that. Fort Lauderdale. Let's see. Oh, baby, white people be everywhere. Overrun with white remote workers and expats, baby, they be everywhere. Okay, anywho, so let's go here. Okay, Fort Lauderdale. Okay, let's. Now, West Palm Beach is up here. Then you got Boca Raton. Let's see. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is that even Funky Dineva was talking about leaving Florida. And I'm like, boy, you better stay in Florida. Funky Dineva talking about coming to Atlanta. I just feel like if Funky come back to Atlanta, he's going to be moving in another year. You said Boca Raton is bougie? Well, say less. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Boca Raton for retirees. That's what I figured. Just moved back to Gwinnett from Tampa. I didn't like living in Florida. Okay, fair enough. Oh my God, fair enough. I've never even been to Tampa, so I couldn't say nothing about it. Okay, let's go here, here, here. I mean, some of the buildings are beautiful. 10X Port Royale. Oh my God. Okay. And not you say Florida is trash. Well, Funky trimming, he too city for that country town. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if Funky Dineva is just bored, but I'm like I feel like Dineva really like flourished when he moved back to Miami. I think if he come back to Atlanta, he's going to go to Atlanta and like quickly remember why he left. Funky lives in a condo, right? The government just passed a law that requires buildings older than 30 years to be updated. This would raise the HOA fees to exorbitant fees, making a lot of condos unaffordable. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, because most of those buildings in Miami are just old as hell. You know what else I realized too? When I was in Miami, I didn't get good cell phone service. And I'm with T-Mobile, and that the cell phone service, T-Mobile down there is trash. Like trash for real, for real. Yes, I live on the outskirts between South Carolina and North Carolina is the best. I went to Kissimmee to an Airbnb resort. Ours had 11 bedrooms, $5,000 for 7 days. It was nice. T-Mobile service is beyond trash. Damn, she said I'm good on that. Okay, we can look at Charlotte next. I mean, what y'all got to do? Y'all ain't got, y'all ain't got to go to work today, right? Let's see. Okay. So what would y'all suggest? Because I know I got some Charlotte people here. Oh, Kanisha said, don't move to Charlotte. What's wrong with Charlotte? Charlotte was cool when I went. What's wrong with Charlotte? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I miss y'all too. Like we just having fun. Like I do, like, but they don't know me like that, so I understand. But I literally like look at houses and cars like to pass the time. I'm weird, but then again, I'm not, because you have something called HGTV and people look at that shit all day. Republican country. I mean, that's the South. Let's see, this is downtown Charlotte. Oh, this is nice. Oh my God. Charlotte is lit. It's what ATL wants to be. That was my thing too. I felt like when I was in Charlotte, I was like, this is what Atlanta is supposed to be. But Atlanta is trying to be like New York or Hollywood. I don't know what they're trying to do, but if you do the Carolinas, you should look at Greenville, Spartanburg. Oh, this is nice. The crazy thing, though, just about this country in general, is that now, like, let me get off that. Don't y'all feel like you definitely said that about Charlotte? I had a great time there. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's a good time. Don't y'all also feel like all these places call themselves luxury now? Like back in the day, luxury was actual, like it was luxury, and now I feel like every apartment building, because they do a standard renovation and they repaint the walls, is like luxury living, and it's like, no. Luxury is like, I have a doorman, like I have certain things. Like luxury is luxury. Tay said, I've been here 4 years. It's not what you want. Yeah, the prices, yes. Yep, and they call regular apartments condos. Yeah, I'm like, I see. I'm hip to the game. Like Everything ain't luxury. If everything's considered luxury, it's not luxury, it's regular. Or just because you're modern don't mean you're luxury. Like, I can't. I need affordable. Now, you know what's crazy? If I move back home, like where I'm from, I could get a place that's so cheap. So cheap. If your apartment has a door, it's luxury. Oh, we have valet waste. We pick up the trash right from your door. This is like, no, this is just a service that your contract, like, come on now. We have pest control. This is luxury. Like, no, it's not. It's standard. It means you're not a slum lord. Jesus Lord. Let's see some. Let's look at. Let's see. Okay, like if I was to do Belleville again, look, damn, that's for $3,000, like 4,000 square feet. But then I feel like if I move back home like this, like I definitely feel like my family will be over all the time. My nieces magically would. I already know my nieces will want to be there every weekend. Yeah, but see, this is where I'm from. Like it would. I'm trying to let me see how I'm gonna look up how close is that to my grandmama's house. Let's see. What's that address? 3014 Roan Hill. Okay, I see 3014 Roan Hill to 16 minutes. Get a trampoline too. Yeah, this is definitely like you married, settle down. That's really nice. What's the catch? Maybe it's in Illinois. That's the catch. Like it's not. Now this is gonna be nice. Probably got a basement too. Let's see. Oh, that's lit. Look at the yard. That's nice. I live there. You would be bored. Your personality is so big. Oh my god. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? I'm from there. I know. Them men would be on your ass. It would be hard for you to make friends because all the women would think you'd be trying to they husbands. They'd be like, "Where you come from?" I'm telling you. Or if I brought you home, they'd be like, "What is this?" But nah, you be bored though. You be ready to go. Damn, look at the kitchen. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, yeah, I know family would be over all the time. Oh shit, that's where the studio would be right here. I knew it had a basement. I knew it had a basement. Well, it's kind of like, oh, that's an in-law suite. Okay, yep. Your whole family. That's what I'm saying. For less than $3K, I don't need no friend. You say that now until you like, I want to go get like, I want to go to the bar. I want to do that. You like these country niggas. You now if you gonna do Illinois, just move to Chicago, downtown Chicago. Rent that bad boy basement out. No, if I do something like this, I would literally isolate myself here for 5 years, do nothing but run up the bag online, and then move wherever like I really want to go. Because there ain't nothing else to do out there but work. I would be working like 12 hours a day. There's nothing else to do. Me and my hubby could do this. Yeah, that's 3,000 for 4,000 square feet. That is not bad. Now, this house is 27. Wait. This is 2,700 and you get 5 bedrooms and 3 baths. No jobs in Belleville. They don't even pay that much. Well, I work online. I don't need a job there. See what I'm saying? Like that would be literally to isolate myself so I can't do nothing. I can't spend no money. I would just be stacking. Oh, this is even better. And this is still 4,000 square feet. Oh, no, this is nice. Your job would be keeping up with the not keeping up with the huge line. Now you know I'm not getting out cutting no grass. Not the way my allergies set up. No. I would definitely pay somebody to do that. I'm not cutting no grass. The fuck I look like. Let's see. Yeah, similar. Oh, wait a minute though. Hold up. Look at this basement though. Edwardsville. Yeah, Edwardsville. Yeah. Can we look at some lakefront properties? We sure can. You have to drive if you're not in the city everywhere. I mean, that's most cities though. Now you got to pretty much have a car unless you're downtown. Damn, it got a little bar too. Oh my God. When I say my uncle would always want to be over. Then I already know what I would hear. You want to be in that big ass house by yourself? Yes. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. I could look at. Okay, let me see. I wish I would move back to East St. Louis, but let me see some. Let's go. Look what I could get downtown St. Louis. Wait, y'all can't see the price. My bad. Hold up. Look what I can get. $855. If I really get on my money saving, or let's say I say, okay, I'm gonna just do the one bedroom, $912. That is it. And then you're downtown. Why is it so cheap? It's just as cheap to live there. And like to them that live there, like that's probably high. Cause like before the pandemic, that apartment would have been no more than $600 a month before the pandemic. This Houston? Nah, this is downtown St. Louis. Yep, this is $1,100. Look what you get for $1,100. Oh my god, Lil Jones, don't this look like the? Well, I don't know if she's still on her, but this look like the apartment we saw in Houston. You said Tamar embarrassed again. What happened? Hold up. Wait. Oh no. Angela Stan King sends super messy message to Tay. Well, Angela Stan King was trying to fuck on Thomas Sotomayor, so I can't wait to interview that nigga because I'm definitely getting the scoop. Yeah, we're not running on black people, Tom. Angela. We gonna anyway. That's really nice. I feel like I could do a full year and just work and dip. That's exactly what I would do. I would probably dedicate maybe 3 years, or maybe even 5. Can someone please recommend the best places to live in St. Louis? DM me or email me. Or do you live there already? You just asking for like other places? Because I would tell you, if you don't mind going out to the suburbs, like go out to St. Charles, or my favorite part, El Boogie, would be Rock Hill. Believe it or not, Rock Hill or Webster Groves is really nice. Damn, they got some nice amenities. This is nice. And you downtown. Everything you need is down there. Damn, Lil Jon, this looks just like what we saw. But you're in St. Louis, though. Facts. This looks just like what we saw in Houston. But remember, I was talking to you, and I'm like, when I was looking around Houston, I'm like, this reminds me of St. Louis. It literally reminds me of home, the way it looks. It really does. I told you, St. Louis and Houston looks they look just alike. Y'all want to see where Andy Cohen from in St. Louis? Or y'all want to see where Kimora Lee Simmons is from? I should have known you from St. Louis when you said fluorescent correctly. What people be trying to say, fluorescent, or like they'll say Bellefontaine neighbors is Bellefontaine. Yeah. Both. Okay, I can show you where Andy Cohen from. And when I say he's literally from a bougie area, literally. Okay. Hold up. Boom. Okay, so Andy's from Clayton, Missouri. And so Clayton, Missouri, a bunch of the homes there are like townhomes or like big brick style houses like this. So he probably grew up in a house like this. Because he went to Clayton High School. I mean, it didn't look exactly like this, but all the homes are like are like that kind of architecture. Andy acts like he's from Clayton. He is from Clayton. Yep. It's a really snooty, like a really rich part of St. Louis. Like if your parents are like doctors, attorneys, like you live in that area. Of course, I want to see where Nelly grew up. Oh, I can show you that. That's University City. Let's see. So that's actually right above Clayton. So let me put it to you this way, because St. Louis is very segregated. So you have Clayton. This is where white people live. To the south, that's like where white people live. And then right above it is U City, where the niggas at. And so black folks would live in University City and then go work in Clayton. But I'm trying to think. But see, everything's renovated around there now. But like houses like that is what Nelly grew up in. So, real humble. But back in the day, rent here was probably $400. Looks like the Upper Bronx. Yeah. That looks like Stanford. Yeah. That's that's off of Forsyth. I think he grew up off of Delmar, though. I think I might be wrong, though. 2 hours away from East St. Louis. Sexy Red is from Normandy. I can show y'all that. So, hold on, give me 1 sec. Yeah, Sexy Red is from Normandy is hood. Normandy is over there by like where Jennifer Lewis is from, called Kenlock, Missouri. Hood. Okay, let's look at some homes in Normandy. So like little bitty houses like this is probably something like what she grew up in. Yep, 545 back in the day. Yep, you already know. And that was considered a lot of money to pay for an apartment. $500. Yep. Yep, probably a house like this is what she grew up in. Her and her siblings. I could even. Yep. Or she might literally be from like some projects out there. Yep, this is what their apartments look like. What does Section 8 like? This would be a Section 8 apartment right here. And then you go in an apartment like this, baby. First off, is niggas drinking, smoking, playing cards, barbecuing out on the front. Then you go in, Then you like, okay, well, which house is Keisha house? Well, what's sexy red real name? Janae. All right, which house is Janae house? Then you go in her house and she look at you funny. Take your motherfucking shoes off. But she still got dirty ass carpet with weed burns in it and shit. And she's selling weed, selling pussy, doing hair, making ices and frying fish at her apartment. Like, is Sweetie Pie still open? Nah, they closed Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pies was fucking gross, though. Like, people came to town to take that shit was gross. I'm sorry. That shit was gross. So, right. Yeah, what nobody from St. Louis was eating Sweetie Pies. Like, that is hell no. Oh, this gives Bridgepoint New Hay. I'm telling you. Who else y'all asked me about? Oh, Camorley. Okay. I can show y'all her apartment building. Wait, let me find the address real quick. Summerwood condominiums. Summerwood condominium. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Starting off from the Lou, stayed into H2, then we moved to Walnut Park. Yep. So these were her condos. Now, you know, back in the 80s, this was like something, not something special, but it was like decent. But you could buy a condo there now. You could buy a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in this building for $71,000. Talk about cheap. Like, even my uncle's house in East St. Louis, his house he paid $39,000 for his house. Like, that's it. No, Russell, yeah. I miss the hood, icy cups. Don't you remember we always had an icy lady? We called her the icy lady. Like, I was going to say what happened to all that, but I think that generation is dead because those were grandmamas that did that shit. And the grandmamas now is in a club. Yep, or the candy lady. Yep, or the candy lady. Yeah, we don't have none of that no more. $71,000 for a 2-bedroom. Yeah, absolutely. It's in Florissant. You can absolutely get that. We have the corn man. Oh, we call him the corn man. Okay, but yeah, this is where Camorley grew up. Oh damn, they ain't renovated either since the 80s, but I like to look at stuff like this too because it just shows you like you can come from anything and make something of yourself. Like, these people that you be seeing, like they ain't all that special. They just took a chance on themselves. That's it. Shit, one day when Storm is big and famous, they're gonna be like, I went to high school with him. I didn't talk to many people, so most folks ain't gonna be able to say they ain't gonna know who I am, but they gonna know who I am, but they didn't. You know what I mean? That's so true. It's a roof over the head. Exactly. My mom used to sell Slim Jims and barrel juices with Lucy's. That's what like other races, like I'm gonna say white people. That's what a lot of times white people don't understand. Like black folks is so resourceful. That's why I feel like no matter what this economy do, I'm not worried. I'm black and I'm country. Like we know how to make some shit out of nothing. Like that's the magic of us. They saying that now. They is saying that now, but it don't be nobody that actually know me. They be lying. Talking about they seen me at the movies at Phipps Plaza, and I ain't never been to the movie. Why I go off on that lady for saying she saw me at the movies? I'm just like, man, you ain't never seen me at the movies at Phipps Plaza. Oh my God. Black folk, yes, we will always make a way. You stay going off. Yes, I do. I do that. And it be random. You don't know when it's going to come. But if I fixate and I obsess on something, I'm finna go off about it. And then I go off on it so bad that I think they just be like, fuck it, I'm finna unsubscribe from this nigga. Because because I thought I was laying in the bed the other day and I was like, damn. I said to that camera, you never saw me at no film. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm autistic. And I am mentally ill. Y'all just have to come to love that. It is what it is. At least I ain't lying on folks. I ain't over here trying to ruin people's life. I'm just gonna randomly obsess over something and go off about it. Shit. Ain't the worst thing in the world. I said, let's be clear. I had a whole Nene moment. Let's be clear. I did like Nene did charade. Oh my God! Like let's not get to it. Wait a minute, who did Nene have in the corner? That was Dwight. She did him like that over there. $10,000? $10,000? You never. And you know what's crazy? I am not fucking sorry at all. Because don't you ever say you saw me nowhere. Shit. Let me stop before I go off again. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Keith said I felt bad. Now you claiming to be. Well, my mom always thought I was a little autistic anyway. And she's so damn crazy. She was like, no, I said, oh, like Kanye. And she said, well, not quite. She was like, but you're no Kanye, honey. I'm like, well, thanks, Mom. Thanks. Oh, my God. Every time we do things that make ends meet, they find a way to make us have to get licensed. That's true, too. Well, you know what it is, too? I was hungry. And, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I be hungry. I really be hungry. Like, I don't be meaning no harm, but, like, I be hungry. Me and one of my best friends, and this is she. And when I tell you we almost fell out a few years back over guacamole. She questioned me about that guacamole. I said there wasn't no goddamn guacamole. That's what the fuck I mean. It was a thing. It was a thing. And then the restaurant had already messed up my food. So then she had to go and get it. And then I said, no guacamole. And she was, why not? Why not no guacamole? And I went clean off. But she never asked me about guacamole again. Oh my God. No tomatoes in a guacamole. Yeah, it was a whole thing, baby. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I get irritated when people mess up my food. Like, don't mess up my food. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like I can get back there and just do it myself if you're gonna fuck it up. But when I give you instructions on how to make my food and I make it clear and I make it easy, and I don't even eat a lot of shit, so it be plain to make it easy for you, and then you still fuck up my food. Oh, but don't you want? Hell nah, bitch. What the fuck did I tell you that I wanted on my shit? Oh, but don't you still want mayo? Don't you still want ranch? No, I do not. Just like if I get wings, I have to tell them no ranch, no blue cheese. I don't like it. I don't like the look of. I don't even like to say so, but I don't even like the look of it. I don't like it. I don't even like it in my basket. I don't even like it because like when they put the ranch in the basket, it tips over a little bit. So then some of the ranch gets on the wings, and then I'm not gonna eat it once it gets on there, and then I'm gonna have an attitude because I told you from the fucking beginning not to put it on there. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh my God. I said what I said. I did. And when I say I feel like not bad about it at all, not at all. Then you know what gets me? My fucking Starbucks. Y'all know I love my Starbucks. And it's like common sense. They don't be using it. Why would you give me coffee and fill it all the way up to the top and then not even put the top on there correctly? So then when I go to grab it, first off, you try to hand me the coffee without the sleeve on it. Bitch, do I look like I want to motherfucking burn my hands, bitch? Like, and then I have to literally tell them that, like, don't like put the sleeve on it. Okay, I'm in a car, which means I'm driving, which means I'm gonna stop and I may hit a bump. So I need my stopper. Why wouldn't I need my stopper? Because even when you're not using it, you put the stopper on the side like that. I mean, this is all just common sense. And I don't know like who be hiring who. You know, like when I worked in customer service, like our supervisors was on our ass. Like, so like the kids today, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. So then I have to tell them, okay, I want my cafe Americano. I want it hot. Oh, are you sure, sir? I know it's summer, but I still like my coffee hot. Even in the summer, I eat chili in the summer. I eat hot soup in the summer. I drink hot coffee in the summer. I want my coffee hot. Leave some room in the cup. What? Space, room, so y'all don't fill it up and it's falling over. Then are you sure, sir? No cream, no milk. And I be wanting to say, bitch, what I tell you, ho? No cream, no milk. I don't want that white shit in my coffee. And I don't need it. I'm on a diet. I don't need it. Oh, you can get oat milk, almond milk. I don't like this shit. And it'd be like, make my shit like I told you to. It's very fucking simple. Bitch, you're not doing nothing but putting the hot water, putting the espresso shots, mixing in some Splenda. Oh my God. And let me get on this. They put the Splenda in it, or the stevia, or the whatever, and won't even motherfucking stir it. And I'm like, you raggedy bitch. You raggedy, low down, dirty, gutter ass nigga bitch. Why in the fuck would you put Splenda in my shit? You doing what I told you to do. You got that part right. But you ain't even gonna stir. You ain't gonna stir it up. You put it in there and put the top on it and hand it to me. You dirty, low down nigga, gutter slut ass bitch. Cause now you trying me. Now you really, and I be understanding why people snap. I literally be understanding why people snap. Cause like you're trying. You do that. No. You try. That is weaponized incompetence. You are trying me. That's like me making you some ramen and I put the seasoning in the middle of the packet and I just hand you the bowl. I ain't stirred it up or nothing. Bitch, you trying me, ho. You trying me. You trying me. You want me to have a mental breakdown in your drive-thru. You want me. And then I be having to remember who I am, and I cannot be out here arguing with the Starbucks where I can't. I cannot get caught up on the news because I done got into it and I'm trying to explain, this bitch put my Splenda in the car and she didn't even stir it up. He'd be like, I can't. It be too much. It literally be too much. Oh my God. Then they still want you to tip them. We ain't even gonna talk about the fact that everywhere wants you to tip. Everywhere wants you to tip. It sends me over the edge. It really does. Like, come on now. Like, now you fucking with me. You fucking with me for real. Remember, you're in public and that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't. Like, I can't do that. So I be having just to take it. Like, okay, like, hey, since you ate that, I gotta take that because you trying me. But God bless you. And that's all I could literally do. But if y'all think I'm wild, shit, my family's even worse when they go out. I remember my aunt came to Atlanta and was like, oh, we want to go to Candy Restaurant. I said, I'm not taking you there. You fight. You like to fight. I'm not taking you there. Do you know how my auntie would be scrapping if you serve her raw and unseasoned food? If you give my auntie attitude, what's her name? Chandria? Ain't finna embarrass me. No. I can't. No. I don't swing get two of my food ain't right. I get that from my mom. She asks for everything free. Oh my God. But it's true though. It's true. And see, now I know it's not just me. Because now when y'all go to Chipotle, y'all got y'all phones out like this. Because they be trying you in Chipotle too. They literally be trying you. Yup, fresh off the grill. Yup. I cook everything now. Honestly, yeah, it's the best way to go. It is what it is. You gotta laugh at yourself, but it's like you go out in the world and people literally like they test your gangster, like they try you. They literally try you, and they be like, "I love my freedom, so I'm not gonna let you take me there." But you're trying me. And then if you do too much, all you think in your head is big back, big back. Because it's like to be arguing with the person over your food is a very big backed thing to do. It's just like, no, I'm not even like, no. Like I'm not finna do it. People do be outside doing the most. They literally do. I like you though, but we're getting a Calva soon. I can't wait. Oh my god! But anyway, we're gonna be back a little later. I gotta. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've been on her for a while. I gotta go for a walk. So anyway, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you all later.